Good morning, everyone. Today I'm working on a large 24-inch wood circle. This is a little bit of a mixed media piece. I primed the wood, and then, like I did in my last painting, I added spray paint. I have gold, white, and a glitter, just a clear glitter spray paint on here. I don't know if I'll add any more. I might. I do want some negative space. But I do like the gold underneath. I'm going to be using my airbrush and just moving some colors around on top of it. In one of my previous videos where I used pink and peach, I used Vallejo pouring medium as my base coat instead of using a thinned down white acrylic paint, because sometimes the white muddies up the rest of the colors. So this time I'm testing out Floetrol just for my base. So this is Floetrol mixed with some water to thin it down a little bit more. There's no acrylic paint in here. It will dry clear, so I'm not worried about that. And then I have some colors that I really like. I just have purple thinned down significantly. I have my magenta, and I have my blue. So I'm just going to use my airbrush. I'm going to test out what the Floetrol works like as my base coat to help move the paint around a little bit more. And then we'll see what it looks like once it's dry with the gold underneath. So I'm going to let this dry, and I might add a little bit more color once it is. I noticed that the acrylic paint was pulling away from the spray paint every once in a while, but I kind of like the areas where I have some of the wood showing through. So I mainly used the blue and the magenta. I mean, the way that it blends, it almost looks purple in some areas, so I kind of get a few different colors in there. I do like the way that the paint moved with the Floetrol. There's just a few areas that I may touch up where the paint is bleeding, but I'll see what it looks like when it's dry. Already I can see that certain areas of the Floetrol are drying, so they'll dry clear. And once this is all dry, I'll take some pictures of it and we'll take a look and see what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this mixed media piece. This is a lot of fun. I see a lot of potential with spray paint as backgrounds in the future, or adding some spray paint on top once it's all dry. So let me know if you guys have any questions down below, and we'll take a look at this again when it's dry. So it's been about 24 hours and this is all dry. I do like it, but I want to add some embellishment to it. So this time I'm going to add some gold alcohol ink. I'm also going to add a little bit of rubbing alcohol to help the ink move around, and to control where I'm putting the alcohol, I just have a little pipette. So I want to see if I can use my airbrush to move some of this around after the paint has already dried. In a few videos quite a long time ago, I added alcohol ink while the acrylic paint was still wet. And while it works, I wasn't a huge fan of the way it looks. So I'm going to see if I can still add some and move it around while the paint is dry and add some embellishment this way. So we'll take a look and see what I can do. So there is a lot going on in this piece with the spray painted background and then the acrylic paint and then the alcohol ink. It is fun to experiment. I think it's maybe a little bit much for one piece, but I think maybe keeping it two. So if I do spray paint and acrylic paint, or acrylic paint and the alcohol inks, it would be pretty awesome. So I'll be trying this again in the future. I'll pull out some other color palettes that people seem to really like. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this mixed media piece. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.